Welcome to episode number 2 of Starlight with Payal Varma, a platform specially curated by me in collaboration and co-powered by AMBER, a charitable trust, a platform, a podcast, a live show which welcomes one and all to come share their story and inspire everyone in the community. So, today we have a very special guest on board with us, and she is a woman of substance. She is the co founder of AMBER, a charitable trust. And I'm extremely happy to announce that they are also on board with Starlight with Payal Varma to promote the vision and mission with which we have launched this podcast. So let's welcome with a warm smile and a lovely heart uh, Namrata Arora, who is the co founder of AMBER, a charitable trust and NGO. So, hello Namrata and welcome to Starlight.
Hi, Payal. Thank you so much for your kind words.
Oh,
Really talking to me like woman of substance. You've given me a title in itself. Thank you so much.
oh, I think you deserve this and much more.
Thank you so
So,
much. Even you, I guess.
oh, thank you. So, welcome to Starlight, and definitely today is a day when I really personally, you are very close to my heart, and you're very close to many people because you are
Yeah,
such a lovely human being.
thank you.
I
So
have
are
seen
you.
all the wonderful work you've been doing to help the masses,
Yeah,
and lovely human being indeed. So today is a special day.
I know indeed.
Viewers,
Yes.
fans, followers जो इनको फॉलो करते हैं, मुझे फॉलो करते हैं, हमारे प्लीज ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इस पॉडकास्ट को देखिएगा, शेयर करिएगा, बिकॉज वी आर टॉकिंग टू समवन हु मीन्स अ लॉट टू द वर्ल्ड. So I must say that you have come a very long way with the vision and mission that you carry with AMBER,
Yes.
which
Our
is a
very
charitable
own.
trust. So I will come over to you that please introduce AMBER first of all to our viewers,
Sure.
that what is AMBER all about, so that they understand how Starlight with Payal Varma has collaborated with AMBER, and we are together in the same show with the same, almost the same vision and mission. So over to you.
Oh, thank you so much for your wonderful question. I love this question when I have to introduce my very own baby Amber to me. So
Right.
it's when I say Amber, I think it's literally a baby to me because I'll give you a little brief on it, how it
Yes,
was
yes,
born
please.
and everything. So I'm a person who's always been, I was into teaching long back. I used to teach little children, and then I used to enjoy the vibes the children used to spread, all the happiness, smiles, because they never even judge each other, right? Because they came with an open mind. They came with all the uh, high frequencies were
Right,
there when
right.
they were in room. So this is why I always felt that why this cannot be spread everywhere. Why is there, when we grow up, we have so many things in mind and we can't just get out of that baggage and be like children always. So we worked on it. We started with a lot of different, just like workshops, doing art, craft, dance, movement therapies, because I'm myself a psychologist.
Wonderful.
So I used to, counsel a lot of people. We used to basically talk. Talking therapy was my thing. So
Wonderful.
I used to love listening. Listening was my thing, basically, not talking. So I used to listen so that they removed all the baggage. So one fine day, I remember me and my husband, Sunny. So we are the co-founders, me and my husband.
Okay, okay.
We work together. So we were sitting, and I gradually, I was talking to over the cup of tea. We were in the morning. We usually share a cup of tea together. So I told him that, I had a dream, and it was a school with all the children around, and he was happily because you always wanted to open a school and all that. He was telling me, I said, no, 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 it's not that, because I saw a name Amber there somewhere, and I don't know how it clicked. And he was having the tea, and he suddenly, he just kept the cup down, and he said that, I don't know, but I have also dreamt something similar. I don't gradually, I can't remember it, but it was something similar, and maybe that word I have, it looks very familiar to me.
Oh,
So I told him that we've been working with children, we've been working so much with the workshop. So why not we open something like a like a place for people where people can just turn up with open minds, with a happy soul, and be here and be themselves.
Right.
They have a platform to show their that show their own self, they show their real self. They, they don't feel judged, they don't feel insecure anywhere, so that they have
Correct.
people connect, they feel connections, they have networks. And this is why we wrote that, spreading mindfulness, creating happiness, transforming lives. This is what we've been working on all through, because these are the things which is the need of the hour, need of every,
I
yes.
totally agree. So
And when I think I met you the other day, and I thought the vision is almost the same. You have been doing similar things. You've been transforming lives with your healing powers. And you've been, you are an excellent listener. You actually listen to me also a lot of times when even I needed to remove a baggage. Because we need,
we need each other
even like
actually.
healers, everyone needs,
We need it.
yeah,
We need it.
someone. So I thought, and when you just came up the idea, I was like, why not? This will be like a dream come true if we can help so many lives come
Correct.
on this platform and talk.
एंड इसी का एक्सटेंशन में मैं बोलना
Yeah,
चाहूंगी, ये माना जाता है दैट एक से भले दो,
yeah.
और एक होता है 11.
Oh
एम आई
yes,
राइट? सो
Bilkul, yes.
टुगेदर वी आर पावर.
We have
सो
power.
दैट इज व्हाट, एंड ऑफ कोर्स आई मस्ट टेल यू दैट मैं ये भी बिलीव करती हूँ कि आई बिलीव अ लॉट इन वुमन पावर.
I too.
So like I really feel that uh, not I'm not gender biased,
Hmm.
but I really feel that if you know women are underestimated most of the times in the
Correct.
community.
Right.
So personally I'm into a lot of programs which are empowering programs for
Hmm.
women and girl child, but it's nothing to do with gender bias or anything. So I see that woman power in you, and I'll take this
Thank you.
moment, just a short moment, to actually introduce the power within you. So I definitely
Thank
will
you.
take that moment for all my viewers to know that what is Namrata Arora all about. Okay, so I'm really honored, and I, with all my heart, I welcome.
Thank
She's a
you.
woman who is creating meaningful impact through her compassion, her empowerment, and social service. And she's definitely heading along with her husband Sunny
Yes.
Arora.
Yes.
She's heading Amber. Now, through her work, she has been supporting communities, spreading awareness, uplifting people emotionally and socially, because she is very soon going to be adding doctor with her name. Am I
Yeah.
right, Namrata?
Yes.
So she'll be Dr. Namrata Arora very, very soon, within a couple of days. So she is empowering people with her vision and her healing capacity through counseling them and truly guiding and supporting people around her. Her journey is not just about running an NGO, it's about bringing hope, humanity, positive change in the society in
Yeah.
general. And she strongly believes that even small acts of kindness can transform lives. So, which I truly believe,
This is
we
why I put
don't need
together.
to take mega leaps,
Yeah.
बूंद बूंद से सागर बनता है, और इसी में शायद ये भी बिलीव करते हैं.
Bilkul.
So Amber, she continues to inspire people to come together for a greater cause,
Yeah.
and that inspires Payal Varma, Starlight with Payal Varma, to co-power our podcast with Amber, with
Thank
Namrata
you.
and Sunny.
Thank
So
you
thank
so
you once
much.
again for being a part of this journey,
Thanks
and
to you
together
too.
I'm sure we have miles to cover.
Yeah, thanks. Hopefully, yes. Thank you so
So,
much.
so tell me something, Namrata. Like, are you based out of Kolkata, or like
No,
how is it? Like, आप कहाँ से हैं?
I am from Chandigarh,
Okay,
Punjab.
okay,
So born and brought up in Punjab, but I got married here.
all right, great,
So coming from the city beautiful to the city of joy. So
wonderful,
creating joy. Every beauty should have joy, and every joy has a beauty.
correct,
So
wonderful,
two beautiful cities with me, always in my heart and soul.
great, great.
So this is how
You are like, you got married and then you came to Kolkata,
yes,
right?
yes,
So, uh, okay, so we've already understood what Amber is. What basically Amber is into. It's lot of
yes,
into a lot of workshops,
yes,
empowerment programs.
yes.
So, let me know, as a being a woman,
Mm,
especially,
mm.
what kind of hurdles have you faced in
Hmm.
materializing this concept of Amber. आपको
Hmm.
किस तरह की difficulties या challenges आपने face किए? Because whenever we start something, there are roadblocks.
Yeah,
It's never a 100% smooth going.
of
So can you
course.
throw light on it? Because
Of
your
course.
story is here. You are a star. You're a star who's given birth to Amber,
Yeah,
and I want this light to reach our viewers and our
sure.
followers. So please enlighten us as to what are the kind of roadblocks or challenges you as a woman faced
Um,
to visualize this concept and materialize it.
See, I think, yeah, thank you so much for this question. It's a very meaningful question to me because, obviously you're right in that because nothing starts without hurdles. Something there are certain things in
True.
lives, and as a woman, I believe for me, I think I was truly blessed that always my husband is with me and we are co-founders. So it was a little easier, but and making people understand mental wellness was very difficult for me. Coming up
Okay.
with a concept of mental world
Yes.
wellness is something different. And when you combine these two words, mental wellness, then people don't take it, they don't take it in a positive manner. They take it in a very negative way that, there is something, or people started judging me that, I, when we are talking and when we're
Yeah.
actually coming with the concept of, this can be, if you have anxiety issues or you have under stress or something, we don't exactly tell them, but we guided them. They did not take me in a positive note.
Okay.
Because they somehow felt that there is some problem matlab, with me telling them that they have a problem.
Yes, yes.
so
I
they
understand what you're
so
saying.
they were mixing up with a psychiatry with a psychology. I
Okay.
mean, psychiatry is something completely different, but here mental wellness is the need for everyone. It is like removing a personal unnecessary baggage from your brain.
From your system.
Yeah, from your system.
Basically, it's toxic.
Yes, it's toxic system. So this type of problems came with me when people started judging me as a woman that she's just judging me. I'm not mental, and I was just
Okay.
explaining them mental wellness was the biggest challenge.
That was your biggest challenge.
Biggest challenge. They did not accept but because you come across with a lot of NGOs and trusts which they work for education, they work for empowerment, they work for so
Absolutely.
many other things.
Right.
Coming with mental wellness was the biggest. The people did not accept it. He said,
I
what are you trying to prove? What are you trying to do? I'm just trying to spread smiles. I'm just trying to spread a little happiness for everyone, for every child, for every woman, even for men. Why not?
correct.
Even they need empowerment somewhere we see around. So
Absolutely.
it's a platform for everyone.
Everyone. So
So
this
this
coming
is,
to Starlight,
yeah,
the podcast that we have,
yes,
this is actually for everyone.
correct.
So we
This
we
is
are
why,
we are going to have
right?
people from all walks of life. We'll have
Exactly.
entertainers, we'll have artists, we'll have
Why
doctors,
not?
we'll have writers, we'll have
Everyone.
we'll have what we call as another term coined
Generation shaper.
generation shaper.
Yeah,
So
I love
audience,
the term.
our friends and followers who are watching us, generation shapers actually is a new terminology used for homemakers
For homemakers, yes.
जिनको हम बोलते हैं housewives.
Yeah.
So they are shapers of a new generation.
Generation.
It's a huge task on their shoulders. And we are going to be bringing up people from the fashion industry,
Exactly, yes.
anyone, a chef.
Why
So
not?
if you have a story to say, we are here to give you a platform, uh, where you can bring up the story, share it with
With
everyone globally,
everyone, yes.
and inspire them. Let the world see the light that you hold within you.
Because you deserve to be heard, right? What
Yes, we deserve
exactly?
to be heard.
Yeah, we deserve
And
to be
very
heard.
rightly stated by you, Namrata. I'm an energy worker.
I
So
know.
I'm a light worker. I'm a pranic healer.
Mm.
And I also feel that it is much better now. Like I've been doing this for over a decade now. So it's been a
Mm.
long journey. But when I began, I really realized that this is a very big hurdle.
Yeah.
अभी भी लोगों में वो स्टिग्मा कई बार आता है, मैं
Yes.
तो नॉर्मल हूँ,
Yeah.
नहीं नहीं मुझे तो मेंटली कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, उन्हें लगता है कि
Mental
आई एम
problem
सॉरी आई एम
they
यूजिंग दिस
mix.
वर्ड, मैं पागल थोड़ी हूँ.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
I'm saying this right on camera because as a therapist, as a professional, I'm working with thousands and lakhs of people globally. So this stigma is there in people,
There.
especially in India.
You
When I'm
might
working
tell.
with global clients,
Yes.
they are more they accept this
Yeah.
theory much more easily.
Yes.
With working with people in India,
It's difficult.
especially with not with the younger generation, they are more they're more, understanding with
yes,
mental health.
they know.
But the other generation, my generation or ones before me,
Millennials, you're talking about
yes,
the millennials,
they
yes.
are like, I'm okay, mujhe mentally koi problem nahi hai,
Yes,
ma'am,
see,
I'm fine.
I meet so many women,
So you don't need to be
uh,
given psychiatric medicines. Maybe
yes,
you are just having minor anxiety.
exactly.
Maybe you are having a very transitional phase of depression.
Maybe it's not
Maybe
even
it's
anxiety or
you need to be
stress.
heard.
Yes,
It might be just simple stress of relationship. So
exactly.
when you come to a professional like me,
Hmm.
I'm a professional counselor, therapist, a professional like you,
Hmm.
you are into counseling, right?
Hmm.
So you very soon you're going to be a doctor
Hmm.
yourself. So जब हमारे पास आते हैं, it is their opportunity to get empowered,
Yeah,
to transform their lives. Again, I'm pointing here because these are your taglines.
yeah.
So you're promoting them and spreading mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
So it's we're on the same journey, and that's what's brought us together.
We are a software. If we talk like a Gen Z statement right now, we are a software. And sometimes there is some virus in the software. Getting out of the virus is what mental wellness is all about.
Correct.
So using these small techniques of art, music,
Absolutely.
how these normally we're talking about. As I'll tell you in a very normal example, a normal housewife, I will not name a normal lady, because
Homemaker or
homemaker,
whatever you
maybe,
can
or
say.
maybe I've met women who are working also, all through their working. हम सारा दिन बिजी रहते हैं, हमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, हम सारा दिन बिजी रहते हैं, कोई बट अगर आप उनसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछोगे ना कि आपको खाने में क्या अच्छा लगता है, नहीं बता पाएंगे आपको. दे हैव फॉरगॉटन कि उनको खाने में क्या अच्छा है. दे फॉरगॉटन सेल्फ
There is a lack of self love.
नॉलेज. सेल्फ लव है ही नहीं.
Self love नहीं है.
सेल्फ नॉलेज खत्म है. दे डोंट नो व्हाट दे लाइक टू ईट. सिंपल क्वेश्चन मैं पूछती हूँ, आपको जैसे मैंने भी बताया, आपका फेवरेट खाना क्या है? बहुत सारे हैं. आई लाइक एवरीथिंग. जो भी बनता है मैं खा लेती हूँ. कुछ तो होगा आपकी लाइफ में जो आपको आपके बच्चों का पता है, आपको हस्बैंड का पता है, आपको पूरी फैमिली का पता है. आपका क्या सेल्फ लव नहीं है. और वो क्या हो रहा है अल्टीमेटली, दैट कहीं ना कहीं, दैट एजिटेशन, और मे बी कहीं ना कहीं वो अगली जनरेशन पे ट्रांसफॉर्म होता है. That generation again gets that anxiety, and it's going on and on and on.
Correct.
So if you hold yourself now by simple talking therapy, maybe because you need to just vent out things.
Correct.
You will not vent out those agitations and aggressions to your next generation.
Correct.
Then we can sort out the world together.
Yes.
Why not?
It's a journey which is
Yeah.
not impossible, because the word impossible
I'm possible.
already has the word
Yeah.
possible in it.
Yes.
So
yes.
I feel that कुछ भी impossible नहीं होता है.
कुछ भी नहीं
अगर
impossible है.
अगर हम एक मिशन पे निकलते हैं ना,
Yeah.
with a clarity of mind, तो डेस्टिनेशन पे तो आप जरूर पहुंचोगे.
बिल्कुल.
ये दिस इज माय बिलीफ.
Even yes.
लेकिन आपको क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए.
Exactly.
So I'm sure that you have a lot of clarity that what exactly Amber is wanting to do.
बिल्कुल.
It's wanting to spread its wings so that it can bring with the wings so many people into
Yes.
the home and help them heal.
बिल्कुल.
So I think that inspired you for
Inspired
to be qualifying as a doctor.
Yes.
What inspired you कि आपको you're not a teenager.
No.
You are a mother of two and
Yes.
grown up sons you have.
Hmm.
So you tell me, आपको कहाँ से ये इंस्पिरेशन आया कि आपको इस एज में आप पढ़ के एक डॉक्टरेट की डिग्री आप हासिल करना चाह रहे हो? I mean, this inspires me as well.
This
So
comes to my story, a little bit of brief of my
Yes.
story, because I was a psychology student. I did my masters and everything. Then I got married here. I got so engrossed in my home, because as a woman now, you start feeling guilty sometimes.
Yes.
That if I go out to work, I will not be able to spend that much time to my children.
Right.
That guilt, when it starts now, then you are somewhere, you just stop your career, you stop meeting people, you stop your social life, you forget yourself sometimes.
Correct.
I think this, I gave a very good time. I will not blame that guilt to my children basically,
True.
but I enjoyed that phase with my children. But somewhere I had that, I lost those precious moments of life just because I I could not do two things at a time.
Correct.
I chose something which was important. My priorities were my children. I think now, when I have my children are grown up, they're settled, they are like still studying, but they're settled. So now I think my elder son told me one day, "Hey, Mama, why don't you start studying again? There's no age to study."
Wonderful.
So then it struck me, really, why to waste time? So I did my, that again I did my post graduations and again into my PhD. So I'm studying all through. I studied
Excellent.
also. This my inspiration is, my family. I can say myself
Wonderful.
too, because
Yes.
why not to say like that? Because you should inspire yourself sometimes. Why not? And plus, obviously, my husband, because has supported me a lot. So he also, I got a lot of motivation from him. So that was something, I look forward to. And then, when you spread smiles, when you spread, when you're working with so many women and children all through, then, they also give back a lot of love
That is
to
true.
you. That love, makes you work more for them.
Right.
So this, I think, inspired me more to study and come to a level so that no one can question me sometimes that what are you? Who are you?
Okay.
So, you need you
So,
need
so good.
this
We
thing
are very soon going to be
degree.
having
Ah,
Dr. Namrata Arora with us.
thank you
So
so much.
so very soon, and all the best for that. I'm
Thank you,
so
thank
proud
you.
of you.
Yeah.
So tell me something, Namrata. Like, see, I'm you know that,
Yeah.
and most of my friends and family and my followers, they know that I'm into the mainstream fashion industry also.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the glamour part. That's a glamour world.
Mm.
So you also know that I'm a pranic healer.
Yes.
So I'm into spirituality. I'm working with students. I'm working with clients one on
Mm.
one
Mm.
for their mental health, for their therapy, to bring them out of relationship problems.
Mm.
Do you think that any profession,
Mm.
any field, हर फील्ड में मेंटल हेल्थ की ज़रूरत है,
Exact.
या
Very
कोई एक
right.
स्पेसिफिक लोगों को ही मेंटल हेल्थ एंड माइंडफुलनेस की ज़रूरत पड़ती है? सो
No.
या सिर्फ एक पर्टिकुलर कैटेगरी है, सिर्फ औरतों को, या women only need this kind of help, or is this this is a power which um, needs to be spread amongst any age group, or is it? So can you share your
Yeah.
views on this?
According to me, all age group, be it even a newborn child,
Okay.
everyone needs wellness programs. Everyone. I think from starting from a pregnant lady to all age group, because the pregnant lady is giving birth to a child, so that age group comes with her, and then goes up till you are till your old age. I think everyone on this planet, every institute, every educational institute, every corporate house, every fashion world, may so many things are involved. They have so much stress. I think there's the taboo should be removed that mental wellness goes with something wrong with you. Mental wellness, everyone needs that. Remove that taboo and just talk it out, vent it out, feel happy. Use these techniques into
Correct.
your common life as a common man to grow yourself better. For self acknowledgement. If you acknowledge yourself better, what is the that's the best gift you can give yourself.
True that.
So if every institute, all the age groups are given these wellness programs, I think the world will be a better place.
So it's something coming up in my mind. Like, I
Hmm.
have worked with a lot of schools,
Yeah.
colleges, uh, institutions,
Yeah.
and even with corporates,
Hmm.
especially coming down to children and
Hmm.
teenagers and college goers. I work a lot with this segment.
Hmm.
So, do you also feel that it's very important, like, to shape our community, if we can target the youngsters, the younger generation, हमारी next generation and उसकी next generation को अगर हम target करें
बिल्कुल.
with mental health
Yes.
wellness programs,
Very right.
ये उनको empower करने की बात है, या ये useless activity है?
No, not at all useless. I mean, useless is not a word with wellness at all.
Okay.
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 So I think empowerment, yes, of course. And for youngsters, I think it should be a compulsion. It should be like
और
a
do you feel
subject
कि
for
okay,
them. Because,
और ऐसा
you
क्यों?
are,
Do you feel that it
because
should be an integral part of the syllabus itself?
exactly what I wanted
So
to tell
what
you.
so yes, so
Because you are having so many subject lines. You're studying physics, chemistry, bio, n number of English, maths, compulsory subjects you're studying. You are studying that. You just mix it up every day, mugging, or maybe learning. Why not learn yourself first? So learn techniques to know and handle yourself. That's a wellness book. Every school should introduce. Every school should have that program. More so, because I always tell, because whenever I'm visiting a school or something, I always tell, teenagers should definitely have one class in a day where they are themselves, like a meditation, or maybe they should have mixed activities. Peer group pressure nahi hona chahiye unke upar. They should, when they go back home, they should just remove the stress baggage in school and go back home with an empty happy mind, and then come back fresh.
I truly coming to that only.
Yeah.
My view on this is quite similar,
Yeah.
because that's the reason that I have worked with so many schools, so many children,
Yeah.
so many teenagers, and what I realized was that they ये contrary है to what generally portray किया जाता है कि they are not going to accept. I have experienced this,
Yeah.
that they, once they get the taste of it, that
They
how
will love
meditation
it.
makes you feel, how a successful counseling session with a professional instantly calms you down,
बिल्कुल.
brings down your stress level. Once they understand that, they are your biggest supporter.
Because
I
they
have
go back to
actually
your own
experienced
history.
this. Have you
Yes.
experienced similar things?
बिल्कुल, yes, I have
Because there is a myth,
experienced.
I think it's a myth that youngsters feel that ये सब
ये सब
बूढ़े
है
हो
ना.
जाते हैं
हाँ.
तब meditation करना चाहिए. Do you think this is a myth?
Exactly, a very big myth. Like, I would say, it's not
कि
required in
meditation
old
करने
age.
की कोई उम्र
Old
है?
age में, I think you will not be able to see. If you meditate in a younger age, you'll have a very well organized, well happy old age. So you please do meditation now. I would request all the youngsters to start using these wellness techniques for a better retired life,
Right.
so that you can enjoy with your grandchildren in a better way and inspire them that
Correct.
you
Correct.
did a right thing at a right age,
Correct.
and now you are happy with where you are.
Right.
You should not leave this world thinking that मैंने ये नहीं किया, मैं ऐसा क्यों रह गया. तुम्हें एक यंग एज में पता होना चाहिए कि
Regrets are something which
Yes.
you can lower the risk of being damaged
Bilkul.
because of regrets.
Right.
So ideally, I always say charity begins at home.
Yeah.
And you are your home. So the first responsibility that you have is actually towards yourself.
बिल्कुल.
You cannot give something if you don't have it in your pocket.
Very right.
If you have happiness, you will spread happiness.
बिल्कुल.
You have money, you can donate.
Simple smile. I'll smile at you. It's like that. You will smile back
Yes,
at me. It's
so
reflections.
It's a reflection. It's a
Yes.
reflection.
Whatever you give, you give back happiness to the universe. The universe gives you 10 times happiness back.
Right, right.
So you catches
So-
hold of when we talk about frequencies. Like the world is talking about frequencies right
Correct.
now.
Now
You know,
it's
you
more.
have-
It's now more understandable. I want to ask you one more thing. Like, it is the age of social media, right? And I'm of course a professional influencer.
Yeah.
So I'll come to this is a very important question I want to ask you. Are you really, really very active on social media, or there's a lot to grow? Give me an honest answer.
Not at all. I'm not at all social media person.
Okay.
Very, this
So
thing,
my
because,
question is very potent. So I
हाँ.
give you this question. Today's generation, the scenario we have today, do you really feel, if used correctly, social media influencing and visibility on social media platforms can really help you increase your business, give you a larger audience to spread your vision and mission, to promote your ideas, promote your ideologies, or to even spread your business globally? Do you feel so?
If exactly, I agree with your point, because social media is we are in social media world. So if children want to use this in a correct way, it can give you wonders in
Not
your
only
life.
children, like any professional,
any professionals,
even if you're a home baker.
home baker, why not? Even you're a musician, you're an artist.
Correct.
People use social media for a better form, for a better way, to make the world know you, and we are here for this, right?
Yes.
So
So that's so if
the vision,
now you understand we have the
basically.
same vision.
Yeah.
I am very, very proactive on it's my job, so I am
Yeah.
very much seen on social media handles, and I truly feel I second you when you say that this is a platform which can connect you to
globally,
globally, a
world.
huge. You become a world figure. You have a large community where you can connect, right?
Yes.
So with this vision, actually, I launched this podcast, and Amber came on board as a co-sponsor and a collaborator with us, and we decided that we would use Starlight, which brings out the star and the light,
which brings us real light,
the real
and
light
makes you
within.
star.
Yes. And makes you shine more globally. And this podcast, it has this vision and mission in mind.
Yes.
And whatever comes to us during the monetary benefits that we get,
Mm.
let us make it very clear that it will all
All
go
for
to
social
the
cause.
social
Yes.
service and all the projects that we have
Yes.
for the community. It is all going to go for our social work projects. So finally, we come to the end of this episode, and it has been very, very enlightening. It was wonderful to have a woman like you on our second episode itself, an inspiration to many. And with this, we come to the end of this session. To all our viewers, our followers, family, friends, supporters, do like, subscribe, share, and follow our channel. We will be available. This podcast is available on my page, Payal Varma the official. It is available on Namrata's page.
Yeah, the
So
Amber's Gulistan. We have a
okay. So on Amber's Gulistan and my Facebook ID, Facebook profile, as well as on my YouTube. If you want to connect with us for being promoted on our platform, we welcome you. If you want to share some ideas, you have some project, you can work through us, connect with us. You have all the ways that you can connect with us given in the caption. Read the caption. You can directly message us, or you can message me, or you can message Namrata, and we'll be there to help you through your journey. With that, thank you. Stay happy, keep smiling.